is like, if she's such a bad mom, as a better father or a better parent, wouldn't you get involved to help your kids or save them? You know what I mean?
Thanks for tuning in to the No Clearance Podcast. Now subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy the clip.
No clearance.
All right, I want to talk about Cardi B. Not for the reasons that most of you probably think, although let's hit on that real quick and then we can get into what I want to get into. So Shorty is still thriving with this football guy, doing well. And by thriving, I mean she's literally living life. I was on a yacht.
It's not good for this man.
I really. Here's the
It's
thing.
not good for the man.
I don't think there's anybody her situation is good for. If I'm being honest,
I know.
got 3 kids now. That's a lot.
I think it's not even it's not even the kids though. It's the baby father. Like that whole situation is just not healthy. And it's not okay. Yeah.
Real quick, and I'm not gonna get too sportsy here, KC.
Mm-hmm.
But what type of nigga who know he playing for the New England Patriots? You know, New England as an organization is pretty strict. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
they have
don't make.
We have every reason to be very strict, but yeah.
I mean, y'all be having some real niggas on your team. You know what I'm saying?
Way too real. Yeah.
What I wouldn't say Aaron Hernandez is a real nigga.
Fair. Some real tough guys.
I wouldn't say that.
That's
The tough guy. Yeah, tough guy.
I wouldn't even really say he was a tough guy either, but that's just my personal opinion.
People.
No,
with past.
yeah.
You know what the fuck I'm trying to say, Casey?
Yeah. Tyler, me and you were here. Yeah, I get it.
It don't make no sense for him to be on these streams. That nigga on camera with the pink substance. I just don't understand what is going on.
Again,
But
it might have been Kool-Aid.
Mind you, it don't matter come training camp if the nigga ball out, who cares? But at this point, they was really about to terminate this nigga's contract. They was very close.
You think so?
If that nigga didn't show the mini camp, they would terminate the contract. Cardi B is costing it. She can possibly cost this nigga some money, and he need to see that.
Her, though.
Yeah,
he ain't a grown man. He 31 years old.
And here's the thing.
He don't know how to be with these girls from the Bronx.
Here's the thing.
This new territory for that man. This is new territory.
Let me talk to you for a second. It has nothing to do with that. Let's really step out of here. If I know I am who I am, correct? And Cardi B is who she is. We're getting on this yacht, and if I know there's about to be some things floating, I'm confiscating phones. It's going in a locker or a bin. Nobody should be able to have any footage for what's going on, right? That's the main problem, because it's like we all know celebrities got crazy stories and things that we ain't seen. Yeah. Why do you think Beyonce and Jay-Z NDAs be tight? Literally tight-lipped. That's how they need to move. You got too much to lose. You need to think about, okay, then. And then everybody records everything.
It's just crazy. Crazy time.
Yeah, you ain't tell a lie.
What about this baby daddy, Casey?
Okay, so Offset, woo, from the Migos. He had some things to say, talking about, Cardi's a horrible mother and things of that nature. Was really just being super toxic online. Cardi got to the point where she's like, cool. She got on Instagram Live and was just airing shit out. Her thing is she's been paying for the kids. So I guess the kids' schooling expenses and shit like that. She's been holding down a lot of the bills and shit for the Atlanta spot while this man is out gallivanting and doing whatever he wants. And her thing is, I was trying to keep it cool. Like, I was trying to keep it quiet, not say anything, keep it, under wraps. Because she was. For a long time, she wasn't, really giving him too much attention. But then you came at her, her mothering and how she's not being there. It's like, that's frustrating if I know I'm spending $50K on one head for a kid to go to school. Like, you know what I mean? And we have 3. Then we just had another child, and you've only seen that child twice,
Oof.
Allegedly.
allegedly. But you know what I mean? Like that's like it's
Gotta hear both
valid.
sides.
I
Gotta hear
It's
both
just
valid. Cardi B crashed out.
I just hate that every time they have some type of like issue, it goes straight
Mm.
to the social media. I
Yeah.
really
Man, for
hate
real.
that
Yeah, that shit is
No,
sickening.
because
yeah,
that
they're
is
bad
not
about
any
it.
of our fucking business. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of them as a couple. I'm sick of
Mm.
them as being friends. I'm sick of them as co-parents. These niggas suck. They both suck. At both suck at what they're doing because they go straight to the internet and talk about all their issues.
Where?
It's actually bad.
Yeah, take
I
us
don't
I
out the
think it's
group
good for
chat.
either.
where
Yeah,
Take us
Quavo?
out.
take us out of it. I don't want to be it. I don't care if you think Offset's a bad father or not. You know why? Because if he's a bad father, we'll find out when his kids get older.
Oh,
I
If
that's
just need
Cardi
to
B
true.
is a
know.
bad mother, we'll find out when them children get older.
I'm trying to figure out who is Offset talking to when he frustrated with this lady. You know, every nigga has somebody they could call when
Here
they
comes
are
YB.
frustrated
Mm.
with their lady or with baby mama. It's always a nigga you can call. The
You think he
internet
got no
cannot be that
friends?
nigga.
Yeah.
Mm.
No.
I'm quite concerned at this point about Offset's team because it's like, who are you talking to?
Yeah, who you getting the advice from? Yeah.
There's got to be not even advice. There's got to be somebody that's just like, damn, bro, that's crazy. You know, like
Yeah.
you ain't here to. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm just here, and and the nigga can say whatever you want. Say the crazy shit ever. It's all right, nigga. I'm here. Look, that's
I
how
just,
you feel. That's how
Mm.
you feel. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I just
I
feel
don't
as a
understand this.
man, it's really hard to tell a woman that you've had three children with that they're a bad mother when all three
Mm.
children are living with her.
That's a fact.
Um,
That's a fact.
because if he had custody of all of how many children he got now, 8.
He a father of
Oh,
4.
hey.
Last time he was a father of 4 when his album dropped, but now he might be another.
He
Anyway,
got
go ahead.
like 5, 6 kids, right? 5, 6
Seven,
kids,
seven, right?
Six,
No,
seven,
six,
seven,
six, six,
seven,
six
six,
children,
six,
six.
right?
six.
Yeah,
It's,
Mm.
6.
either way, they got astronomical number of children because that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If they ain't living in this household like Dwayne Wade, he can't say she is a bad mother because he's not in that household on the day to day.
Yeah, yeah,
I hate
yeah.
that we have to see this and put our opinions on this situation, but they're giving us this stuff to talk about. I don't.
Now,
I
mind you, though, playing Tyler's advocate. Tyler playing Tyler's advocate here. Just because they live with her,
doesn't. I
that
mean,
don't,
you're right.
that don't necessarily mean she a good mother. But as the father, who
You
you be
should
like,
at least
who am I to judge?
respect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or internet wise, like, who am I to judge when they not living with me? Cause
exactly.
it may look like them kids doing
Mm-hmm.
crazy over there, but at the end of the day, you got 3. It's 3 versus 1.
If
Mm-hmm.
You
if
know.
Yeah.
if he really thought she was a bad mother, CPS.
That's what I'm saying.
I was just about to say you didn't get involved, so this
Take it to
really
court.
Yeah,
it's more revealing on him than on Cardi. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Nah, but he
And I
Like
don't want to
hate
go to
the.
court.
Yeah, he
no,
don't
He don't
want to
but
want to
go
go
to
to
no,
court.
court.
He
but
don't
my
want to custody
thing,
them kids.
my thing with this is like if she's such a bad mom, as a better father or a better parent, wouldn't you get involved to help your kids or save them? You know what I mean? That's why it's like,
You,
Exactly.
I mean, I'd have been called up Stephon
you
Diggs
know
if
what I
I'm
mean?
offset.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the matching
hey,
braids is crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
yo,
We're bonding. We're
but
twins.
Nah, you know
Cardi,
what
I
though?
mean,
You know what though? That's bad,
Stephon
but
Diggs
but I would have
broke
to.
that woman through a wall.
I would have to if I'm any nigga in Offset's position,
Uh huh.
I would just look at Russell Wilson and be like, it could be worse.
Oh.
How could that be worse? How could
I
he
would
could?
look at Russell Wilson and be like, it could be worse. That nigga could really love my baby mama's husband or boyfriend. That nigga could really love him.
He could really love my.
That nigga.
You know what? This nigga could really love my children more
That,
than I
yeah,
love my.
yeah. Like I know. Like if I'm Offset, like I know for a fact, them kids love me. But so let me be grateful because
Yeah.
you can see Russ, you know,
You
bro.
see, you see Russ and
Russ
baby
got
future.
baby future on the football field,
Yeah.
throwing to the players. Hey, bruh.
Offset is just lucky that Stephon Diggs love bitches as much as Cardi B loves bitches. Because this whole boat situation would have never happened if they both did just love bitches.
Can
So it
you
makes sense.
imagine how
I'm
Offset would
screaming.
feel if she dated like a real? No, I'm not saying
If she was
Diggs ain't no
dating
stand up
like
guy,
Jalen
but
Hurts,
oh
like a
my god,
stand-up fella,
oh somebody who
Ooh.
ain't have a lot of words.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
somebody,
saying?
yeah.
yeah,
They
somebody
take
with
the
a
pictures.
degree,
Oh my
somebody with a
goodness,
degree,
2 degrees.
Yeah.
sense, 2 degrees, a
You know what I'm
master's,
saying? Her and them at the Met Gala
right?
just won a
Hey,
Super Bowl. All I'm saying is, if I'm Offset, you better shut up. It could
yeah,
be worse.
it could
You
be
could be.
worse.
She
It
could have
was.
dated a Russell Wilson
She
or
could
Jalen
have
Hurts.
gotten a better guy,
Just saying. And that's
No,
no
no, no, no.
disrespect to Diggs,
She couldn't
but
have gotten a better guy. She couldn't have gotten in the booth. She
yeah.
also dropped a goddamn 45-second snippet of a song,
get out of here. For real, Casey?
and it was crack. I said, "Drop it now. What are you doing? Hit
You know
drop,
what she doing,
hit drop." And that was just one song. She could have this whole summer on lock. Love you, Megan. Right? Just drop it. Just it was fire. It was crack.
you know
Man,
what she
Casey,
doing.
you
It's
know
the
what's so
same thing she
crazy
did a
about
couple
that?
years ago with
You
that
know,
song
so
when she was dancing with Gilly Kid.
And we're good on singles though. We're good. I need a body of work.
I'll tell you
Don't
what's
need no
crazy
more.
about that, Casey. I'll tell you what's crazy about that. As you stated, Cardi B dropped a 45-second clip, and you're like, I need this.
Mm-hmm.
Tiana Taylor gave us a whole damn movie trailer, and I'm like, I could wait.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Oh
I'm
my
back from
god!
Costa Rica,
I'm
baby.
gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really watch that full trailer. I lost after about 2-3 seconds. I was like, after I sent it to y'all, I was done.
Don't get me wrong, man. Shout out Tiana, man. She
She was supposed to be
beautiful
retired,
woman,
so I don't care.
beautiful woman.
she
She
But dog,
crashed out and retired, and then had a terrible show. My wife was there. She was like, "Damn, she didn't do a good job." So
I
she
just
half-assed her
no,
farewell
I went to
tour.
that same show. That was a good show.
I'm gonna
Oh
be
wow,
honest with you, bruh.
She
it
might
must
have
have
been
been bad in
tired in
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah, I was gonna
she
say.
may not like this. She may not like to hear this, but like she need Kanye as a producer. Ah,
I don't think so.
that
I
the
I think
album,
I
her
think
best album
Kanye.
was Keep the Same Energy.
But here's the thing:
Yeah,
that there was a lot more potential there. Like you can, I feel like all the songs on that album stopped when everybody's like, "Ooh, I need more."
And
And
so, if
I don't
that's
know.
her best, now can you,
it just
honest to
sucks
God,
because
what
Kanye
is
fell
her
off
best
too. So
project? Her best project was Keep the Same Energy.
No, I understand that, but I would love for her to have a different relationship with a
was
different
it?
producer.
Fair,
What was
yeah,
her
no,
He's
that's
last
fair.
album called? The album. The
he.
album.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I couldn't even tell you, bro.
It's called the album. The album, right?
Yeah, that's what Bear with Me and all that, right?
I
Mm-hmm.
think so.
I just
Yeah, that album was that album. I wasn't mad at that album, but I feel like Keep That Same Energy is her version, her evasion of privacy. Like there's not, you know what I mean. You're not gonna have something that
yeah. I
hits
mean,
that.
all this to say, like Cardi's
Yeah.
approach, while it is very annoying,
Hmm.
um, it's working. It is
But
working.
I think it's because Cardi is so. I think Cardi is what. Oh God, they're gonna chew me up. Cardi is what Nicki thought she was. I think Nikki. Oh God, don't clip this at all. Nikki.
You know I was gonna be my first. I was gonna be the first thing. Oh my goodness.
The look on your face was got him. Keep going, Casey. But no, so I think Nikki, remember when she came in, she had the Roman and like she was very like animated. I really think she was trying to sell her personality.
Yep.
Like she was trying to make herself a staple, a thing, like where brands from across, industries would want her type thing.
Yeah.
But ended up being that, her lyrics and her bars is what got her. Cool. Now it's like when she's not rapping, it's like, ill, Nikki, go sit down. Now, looking at Cardi, realistically, Cardi is such a likable, down-to-earth person that her personality alone, Cardi can eat off of. You are like, Cardi is this like underdog person you want to see win. And it almost you know what I mean? It makes you feel like you got a dog in the fight. So when we're not getting her music, I know we're going to get her in this chicken season commercial. Or I know I could get her, liquor, whipped
We know
cream.
she working. We know
You know what I mean? She's still present.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I get that, but it's like, nah, we need that heat. Like, come on.
I think she need to drop that album because that album, her last album came out 2017. That's a long time ago.
8 years now.
I'm telling you.
That's a long time.
And what I don't
Ocho.
want is the Lauren. I don't want her to be like Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's
Okay,
so
why-
crazy?
what do you mean?
With the amount
Because
of singles
I'm
she's
not gonna-
dropped.
She gonna give you an MTV Unplugged, voice raspy. I'm messing
No.
with you. I'm playing.
Nobody's
That was
looking
great-
for a
that was
raspy voice.
That was a great album, though, by
Cardi
the way.
B.
Lauryn Hill's MTV Unplugged was amazing.
Yeah,
But
but that's Lauryn Hill.
What
not
is
talking-
wrong?
The same level of talent.
I
don't
mean,
want-
invasion of privacy.
There's only so much miseducation I can take. You understand? Like killing me softly? Yeah, we're dead. Like
We did
there's,
it.
you know how many renditions we done heard, and it's
First
like,
of all,
we're good. There's only so much of that. The doo-wop. There's only so much of that. When I hear that shit in the club, I want to unpull the speaker. Like we're good. Find something else. The shit
It's
is.
been over
X
20
Factor?
years.
It's
You-
been
you-
over
Been
20.
over 20
There you
years.
go. Oh my God.
We
It's like
get it.
my ears
We
bleed.
get it.
We get
y'all
it.
some
Been
haters, boy.
You ever seen Family
over.
Guy
Oh,
when
my
Peter
God.
was like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." That's literally what any song off that album is.
Yo, this shit came out in 98. It's almost 30 years old.
It's like, no. I can't.
Wait. You telling me you gonna listen to the Invasion of Privacy in 13 years from now?
No.
Nigga.
With the
Yes.
amount of singles
Yes, I
she's
will.
dropped since Invasion of Privacy, she could have made that into an album. That's insanity.
Yeah,
She may want some cohesiveness.
We get that she's working. Yeah. The bitch ain't even dropped a mixtape.
Oh,
Come
whoa,
on.
whoa.
Not even an EP.
Oh, we not
Come
gonna call
on.
her a bitch.
Ain't nobody. I mean, you know how I meant it.
What?
Like,
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, we're going to move on. That was KC's Tea. Click your cups.
No clearance.